Today we are going to talk about broadheads, one of the most argued and controversial things in the archery world. I have shot many different kinds of broadheads, almost everything out there I've tried. I'm kind of a gear person, so, like tackleberry, for you older folks. I used to shoot mechanicals because they had big cuts, and if you shoot back and hit them in the guts, you have a better chance of recovery, yada yada. But I had a lot of problems with mechanicals, and I will probably never shoot them again. Can't say never, but probably never is a good thing. I switched back to fixed blade broadheads probably around 2021. And the big reason I shot mechanicals is they're a little bit more forgiving. Because I couldn't find anybody to tune a bow to the point where your broadhead would shoot like your field point. And once I did find that, I switched back to fixed blades because it's just one less thing to go wrong, right? I'm not saying mechanicals are all bad. I'm just saying I've had a lot of problems with them. I practice with the practice heads they give you. I have some mechanical broadheads I'm going to test just to test them eventually, and those are those Bomar Beast broadheads that have been tested a million times. I'm going to test those eventually, but the broadheads that I hunted with for a long time were the 100 grain Magnus Black Hornet Razor. This is a really, really good broadhead. I have never shot a deer with one of these broadheads that I did not recover. And I tell you what, I made a couple less than magnificent shots, and they still wrecked them. Really good broadhead. One of the best things about them is they have a lifetime warranty. Like, you can shoot them into a rock. I sent 10 of them back, and I got 10 brand new ones in 2 weeks. I've tested them. I used to do broadhead tests. I never put it online except for on a bow hunting website I was a part of. And they really, really did well. They didn't win a VPA solid, non-vented one. And the reason I didn't use that is because this has a 1 1/4 inch cutting diameter, and the VPA was 1 1/8. And I kind of like the bigger cutting diameter, so I stayed with that. That was my second place one. Now, the broadheads that I shot this year for the first time were Exact Archery's X Series, and this has an 1 1/8 cut as well, but it has it 2 ways, so that's a pretty good cut. I would say it's a little bit bigger than the Black Hornet because the bleeders, well, it's pretty much exactly the same. So I have shot, this is the broadhead that I shot my deer with this year. And I shot a pretty decent buck in Ohio. It's the only deer that I actually got. And in this broadhead, I mean, once I would clean the gunk off it, it would look pretty magnificent. They're really, really tough. And Lusk Archery did a test on this. If you like to watch broadhead tests, Lusk Archery is the way to go. He has a YouTube channel, and he tested these, and these heads are actually only like $7.50 a head, and they are fantastic. If you watch this video, they take a whooping, and they just stay together. Now, the one reason I like these better than the Magnuses is I did notice that the Magnuses did have some in-flight noise when I would shoot, and your bow already makes enough noise when it goes out. The arrow going through the air making some noise with the broadhead, I don't think that helps so much. So both broadheads are really, really good. And I mean, for the price, you cannot beat this. They send them in this little box. Packaging is minimal. I think that saves you some money at the end. But if you want to check out a pretty good broadhead, Exact Archery X Series, they do have some solid steel construction broadheads. They have a lot to offer. Again, I don't get sponsored by any of this. This is just what I use. This is what I killed my deer with this year. 142 inch 12 pointer. Decent deer. But yeah, if you have any input or you've ever tried those, let me know in the comments. And there's a million different comments, or there's a million different broadheads out there. So that's what I'm shooting. That's what I like. It flies great out of my bow. It's quiet, and it shoots just like my field points. But that all comes down to bow tuning. Never listen to the package. You have to shoot them side by side. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.